I'm Donna Ruko and this is The Loop right here on Livestrong Woman. Now I am here in Santa Monica at the UCLA Family Commons. Now you might be wondering, why on earth is she down there? Well, let's go on in and find out. Maybe they can help me with my tongue-tied problem. I'm eating my tongue. UCLA Family Commons. Hello ladies, so here I am inside the UCLA Commons and I'm here with Rebecca Eberlin. So Rebecca, thank you for being here and sharing with us some information about this wonderful location. I've just checked it out and it looks great.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Good. So quickly you was telling me, first of all, tell me a bit about yourself and the Commons.
Well, I'm a licensed psychologist and my area of specialty is with children and adolescents and the lovely parents that come with them.
Tell me a little bit about the Commons, because you have lots of programs here, don't you?
Yes.
So they range from family coaching and summer camps, mixed martial arts, and these are all like designed with empowerment and motivation in mind, right?
That's right. So what makes us a really great place is we're a unique family wellness center, and the reason we always highlight the idea of wellness is we really want to bring families in and help them empower them to be the best family they can be, whether that's the best child, the best parent, or everyone together. So like you were saying, we have a variety of programming that targets that across the age span for the individual needs of the children and the family.
That's great. It opened in 2010, correct?
Correct.
So tell me a little bit more about the architecture. You said that you've got curved walls, there's no straight walls.
That's right. It's actually a really neat center. Before we even opened, we had many talks with an architecture firm in the San Francisco Bay Area, and they came down and they helped us develop our concept inside and out. So if you do look around, you'll see that all of our walls are round, the lights are round, our in-house dojo is round. And the reason behind this is we're really trying to destigmatize typical families coming to get help. Typical families empowering themselves to be the best they can be. And what you'll see is we have our glass doors so you can see in, and the entire purpose behind that is so that people feel comfortable saying, hey, we're having a little bit of a struggle here. Do you have any tips or recommendations that can make us smooth everything out?
Can you give us a typical example of what families come to you for, advice for, you know?
You know, that's a very complex question, but what I can tell you is that the majority of our families are coming because they're looking to either manage a change that they're experiencing, whether it's the breakup of a family, a new family member, new siblings, or a major area, or if they have a necessary change they need to put into place, whether that's behavior management, working on their communication skills, their social skills in their children, or if they're looking to instill a stronger sense of confidence.
And that's important, because I think nowadays, we had a brief conversation before where we were talking about the modern day, we're just like completely bombarded with social media. We've got both parents working, we have broken homes. So a lot has changed, and the way families have evolved has changed. So how do you think that that's affecting children today? What do you think when it comes to attention and care in the home, and communication?
You know, it's a whole new era of parenting. It's a whole new era of being a child now. When you look at the research we have, most of it doesn't take into account all of the technology that we have access to. It's not only the technology, but it's all of the expectations that our schedules hold. Families are coming and going. It's harder for them to have family dinner time, which is definitely one of our biggest recommendations, but sometimes we just can't fit it into the schedule. So we're really always looking for new ways that families can come together, strengthen the bond that they have with each other, and be successful in every area of their life.
What other programs? Tell me a bit more about the other programs that you have here.
Yeah, definitely. Just to touch on our Baby and Me programming that we have Baby and Me music and Baby and Me yoga, as Donna was just saying. And the basis of these programs are to really bring children and their caretakers together to foster that sense of attachment, because what we see is it's that early relationship that we see confidence being built in. It's that early relationship where children are later empowered to be the strongest child they possibly can be. So we start with the the Baby and Me program, we go all the way across the age span up to adults, but we have our mixed martial arts program, which is certainly at the center point of strengthening children's confidence, of making them strong enough to stand up for themselves in an appropriate way.
Yes.
We have our Social Foundations program, which is a social skills program that teaches children how to be a good friend, what a good friend looks like, how to communicate with each other. Our family coaching program, of course, is an individual way that families can come in and highlight the strengths that they have to work with the challenges that are on their plates currently.
And there are many challenges out there.
There are a lot of challenges
Whether
out
you're
there.
a parent or not, I'm not a parent, but I might come to the Family Commons just for a bit of help.
Definitely.
I looked on your website and you actually have an area called Ask the Expert.
Yes.
Where people can write in a question and get a response from an expert. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, you know, we're always looking for new and innovative ways to engage the community. The entire point of the Family Commons is to increase the well-being of the families and the greater community. So the Ask the Expert segment on our website is a way for anyone, whether it's here in Santa Monica or anywhere in the US, they can write in and have one of our experts, whether it's me or different researchers up at the Semel Institute, look into whatever it is that they may be struggling with, or not even a struggle, just a question they may have about typical development.
Oh, that's great. You hear that, ladies? So if you've got any questions, feel free to write in at the UCLA Family. Is it UCLAcommons.com?
UCLAcommons.com.
Yes. First and Fun Fridays.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about First and Fun Fridays.
Well, this is a really wonderful program that we've recently initiated, and basically the idea is Parents' Night Out. We have it on the first Friday because that's when we find that parents need to do some self-care, go out with their partner, go out with their friends, and get a little bit of refueling so they can take on the month as strong as possible, right?
Yes.
So it's also really fun for the kids. We have a lot of recreation programming, arts and crafts, obstacle courses in the dojo. It's just a great opportunity for children to come together, boost their friendships, and parents to get that needed time out.
And I know a lot of my friends who've had children now are like, I need adult time. I need to get out.
Yes.
I just need to be around some adults. So
Absolutely.
I know how important that is. Especially, I would say some of my friends who've had like newborns up until about the first 6 months.
Right.
They're constantly with the child.
Yes.
You know, there's that thing of attachment where they don't want to let the child out of their sight. So there's also that the moment where they go out for the first time without their child. You know, so I can imagine that being quite a momentous occasion. But all my friends are having babies now, so it's crazy. From what I see, I mean, I'm from a broken home. You know, my parents weren't together when I was growing up. What I do know is that, fortunately, I had stability on both sides, you know. So I do think that like stability, communication, structure is really important as well. I mean, is there anything else you think that helps build a strong foundation when it comes to having a family or being part of a family, being a family?
Well, Donna, I have to say you just hit on so many of the most important things. Whenever I'm meeting with families, I help them highlight consistent daily routines that they can put into place, whether they have 1 home, 2 homes, 3 homes, whatever it is. We want to establish anchor points for our children. Places in the day where your child can come home and know what to expect, whether it's a bedtime ritual, a morning ritual. Many people are concerned about not being able to have family dinner time, so have family breakfast time. Find a way that the family can come together and talk, discuss, come back to the baseline, right?
Yeah.
I think when you're also looking at other parts of Foundation, we want to learn what children need. Every family is different. It's hard to be a family, and many times people just need to come and talk it out and figure out where they're having a hard time, where they're really successful, and use those 2 things to really strengthen the bond they have with each other.
It really takes time and patience as a parent to sit down and really pay attention to your child or children and find out what they really, really need. I mean, they say it's the hardest job in the world, isn't it, being a parent?
Absolutely.
So what can parents expect from the programs here at UCLA Family Commons?
One of the things that I think makes us so unique is that we're really a strength-based program. Many programs out there, they'll come in, they'll talk about right off the bat, where are you struggling? Where's the problem? And what I want to know is, what do you do really well? What makes you a great parent? What makes your child a great child? And then using those strengths to combat the challenges that they have. The other components that we have here at the Commons that families can expect is it's going to be fun. A lot of research can be looked at as boring, and how can my family even use that? So what we're going to do is translate it so that your family can take apart all the science and use the tools that are going to be most helpful to each family.
That's great. Tell me a little bit about the free parent education talks in Santa Monica Place. It's the second Tuesday of every month.
Yes, exactly. I think these are one of the most wonderful things we do for the local community. We go over to Santa Monica Place, which is the large mall, and we host free parent education lectures.
Amazing.
And what those lectures are focusing on are based on what parents have submitted to us that they have questions about, whether it's the difference of raising sons versus raising daughters, how to raise a resilient child, how to implement family rituals into your daily lives. So we really target the areas that families are wondering how they can continue to build.
If people want to just find out a bit more or want to enroll in any of your programs, where should they go?
Well, we are very excited because we just launched a brand new website, so I would encourage everyone to go to uclacommons.com and check out all of our new programming, the Ask the Expert component. It's how you can get part of our newsletter, so I'd really encourage you guys to check that out.
Great, thank you. And you also got a Facebook
Yes,
fan page.
we
So go
do.
like the page on Facebook as well.
Definitely.
Well, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. And yeah, well, maybe I'll come back in a year or so and just check in on you.
Well, hopefully.
All right, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. See you all next week.